YouTube, how y'all doing? You got Stud Style Tarot back up in the building. Grand Rising, y'all. I know it's early. It's early right now. And I just got through clearing my table. You see the cards that are on the table, the bottoms of the decks. And I'm telling you, that's the energy for me right there. Somebody is feeling abandoned by you. I just heard this is somebody who has abandonment issues. And they're feeling abandoned by you because they see you turning your back on them in this Four of Pentacles energy. See this Psychic Tarot, this red is the Pentacle. We got the number 4 on here. So it's the 4 of Pentacles. But this person has their back turned. And that base chakra energy looks like that's what's the focus in their life right now. Y'all know that base chakra is the stability and the security. You focusing on your stability and your security right now. And you could be holding back from somebody by turning your back. And they over here sending I don't know why I keep trying to combine this word. Telepathic communication. They're trying to send you telepathic communication because they want one last chance. They want one last chance. But you have let go of all of your emotions for this person by letting them go. You let go of all of your emotions. This card says, releasing grudges, emotional freedom, forgiving yourself and others, free your heart. And that's what you did. You freed your heart of your emotions for this person. When you held back or holding back your energy, your feelings, somebody is seeing you be real cold, but you've walked away. You've walked away from this. And now they want one last chance, collective. Let me say my prayer. Angels, ancestors, and guides. Oh, and wait a minute. Y'all heard the song when I walked in, right? Butterflies. You give me butterflies. That was the original version of the song. You know, by Floetry. But you know, Michael Jackson had remade that song. So that was the original song. All right, y'all. Angels, ancestors, and guides, thank you so much for your covering and your protection as I channel these messages for the collective. Anybody known or unknown sending any negative energy my way, return it back to the sender spirit and bind it to them. So mote it be. In the Most High God's name, we pray. Ashe, Ashe. Collective, did y'all see me show y'all Spirit Radio. The song said, "Come see me." Is that the telepathic communication that somebody's trying to send you? Come see me. I'm just trying to make sure y'all saw that. Oh, wait. Because, see, you know, it's the hand positioning. Okay. They want you to come see them. Because they're scared to approach you. So they might be trying to send telepathic communication for you because they're on the rebound. They on the rebound right now. They said, okay, I'm not with this other person, and I want the collective. So they trying to send telepathic communication to you that maybe you'll come over to their house. Come see them. My screen just lit up when I said that. That's crazy. I feel like that might have been a confirmation. Now we have Gonna Have a Good Time by Boney James. Ooh, I wish I could hear this song because I don't think I've ever heard it. Damn, Gonna Have a Good Time. The name of the album is called Slow Burn. Man, let me see what's at the bottom of the deck, y'all. See? We got somebody who said it was unintentional. I never meant to hurt you. I'm not who you think I am. Looks like they got their back turned too, huh? But their back is turned in shame. This person looked like they got their head, you know, held low. In shame. You know what? I just thought about something. It's raining, but I need to let my dog out, y'all. I'm on doggy duty. This is the whole story right here. Y'all see that? Let's see what it is real quick. Divine union. You left every part of me untouched. I realize now who you are. Y'all see that? Followed by friend support. This is somebody who's not doing too good, calling on their friends. Because now, look, this was a lesson, right? Look at that imagery. You were a starseed. That's giving your energy collective that part. They said, damn, I really didn't mean to hurt you, collective. Now I know who you are. You were sent from the divine. You were the gift. My blessing. That's a hell of a reality check, right? When you done played yourself and lost your gift. Because you were being selfish and greedy. And in we not gonna we don't want to call it out right now, but this dude does have on a dark shirt and a black hat. They were in their shadow self. They were operating in that low frequency. And clearly this is somebody who wants you back, because now they know you guys have a divine union. But you could be standing your ground in this Four of Pentacles energy and standing firm on your foundation that you've built for yourself, and turning your back on somebody. So maybe now they need to turn their back, right? But they're not able to do it, collective. They're not able to turn their back. See? You done shut them down. You done shut this whole connection down. This person says, I'm swearing off dating. I have no desire to be with anyone. What? They said they don't want to be out here dating no more. They don't want to be a player no more. They shutting it all down? Wow. Hold on, y'all. Okay, y'all. So yeah, we got somebody who don't want to be a player no more. And they shutting down all the hoes, y'all. They said they on the rebound. And they're still thinking of you. Collective, I'm telling you. They can't stop thinking of you. Now that they know you guys are supposed to have a divine union together. So now they're hoping, wishing and praying for you. They can't handle this separation. But this is a lesson, a very hard lesson for somebody. It says, I'm learning my divine lessons and will soon be by your side. See? You turning your back and not allowing them to treat you like you're a rebound. Because you let your emotions go. That taught somebody a lesson here. This is someone who's now having to change. And clearly going through a dark night of the soul right now. They have to change. They said they're learning their divine lessons. So the question is, collective, now that they shutting down all the hoes, do they stand that one last chance? Remember we saw that card at the bottom of the deck? They said they want one last chance. And they're still thinking about you. Collective. I mean, you know, if I had to speak from experience, see, drawing the line. You have boundaries now. You've had enough. The answer is no for you, right? And see, I was gonna honestly speak, But you see how the cards spoke? You got to keep your boundaries up when it comes to this person. Because maybe they are on the rebound. But if they on the rebound and still in a dark energy, they're not a good energy for you. Which is why you're saying no, right? They have to change. Maybe this is forcing someone to change. Because all they can do, collective, is think about you. Here's the confirmation of the memories now being at the bottom of the deck here. We just saw still thinking. Now we have take you there. Take you there. By her. Touch me, tease me, and please me. I can hear it a little bit, but collective. Maybe this is someone who feels like you take them there to higher highs in their life when they're at their lowest low. You take them to the highest high. It's sad that you realize it after the fact, though. Right? Why did it take having to lose you to see that? That's why somebody's bittersweet, huh? It's bittersweet. Yes, because they still want you. They still want you now that they're going through a possible change here. We gonna see. I mean, it looks like they're still in that shadow self, going through a dark night of the soul. But as they learn these lessons in their mind, they feel like now they can come back to you. Because now they're learning the lesson. But I don't know, collective. You still got your boundaries up. And that was a barbed wire. Like that was like, don't even come back energy, right? This is too many cards, y'all, for the divine union. But you see what fell on the table, right? This could be you in this withdrawn energy. Yup, I can't make this up. Look what was behind the withdrawn divine feminine. Y'all see that? That is you. You could be leaving this person out in the cold because you know they in this dark energy. You've withdrawn from them. Divine feminine, yup. Now this card was in my hand, y'all. But this one, these two fell on the table and they look like they in the upright and crossing. Intimacy followed by possibilities. You see that, y'all? Somebody's thinking about bonding with you, confiding in you, being sensual with you. They're thinking of the possibilities of that. But you are so gone from this. Here we go. Hopeless. Somebody's falling apart. They're sinking and in despair because there just may not be any more possibilities of this intimacy happening for this person. Because y'all see it came out in the upright and crossing. It just might not be a chance for this divine union because the divine feminine has withdrawn her energy and left this dark energy. Look, here we go with the dark on dark. They still dark. You leaving them out in the cold. But they could be single right now. You see what I mean? And lonely. And by themselves. Because they over here maybe shutting down all they hoes. Hey, collective. They need to do that for them, right? Not for you. But this is somebody who is hopeless and falling apart now because they pushed you away and it was unintentional. They pushed you away and you put your guard up and you've abandoned them. You left them out, right? Remember we saw that at the bottom of the deck. You've abandoned them. And now they are hopeless because they were in the energy of chasing thrills. See? They wanted to have a good time. I told you the player. They were chasing excitement. You know, things that kept their attention. You know, that They liked partying, hanging out, having fun, chasing thrills. And they thought, hey, I guess they could come back to you when they were ready. But see, you done pulled your energy back on them and said, U-turn. U-turn. You going in a whole new direction. And this is somebody, y'all. Wow. That's crazy how the spirit almost want me to take all of those, but I'm not. I'm taking this one card. Wow. This could be somebody who started a family somewhere else. I don't know why I just heard that with that card. They started a family with someone else. There could be a pregnancy. It says parenthood. Maybe this is someone who already had a whole other family somewhere else. But thought somehow maybe you would be part of a third party situation. Open heart at the bottom of the deck. Somebody who is hoping you can open your heart. Even though you've withdrawn your energy. Because somebody is falling apart, y'all. That they don't have your intimacy. They need, ooh, why did I hear that song just now? I need your loving. Just a little time, this will do. Just a little love, me and you. Love. Y'all know that song by Tina Marie. Na 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 na. Yeah, that's what they want. Some of that na 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 na. Just a little love. Can you open your heart? Cause you over here being cold to a player. And they said they need your love. They need your loving. Wow. Spirit, you pulled that one out the crates. Uh-huh. This is someone who knows or needs your nourishing energy. We got the Nourish card. Self-growth. Self-focused. Soul-finding. This is somebody who may need to nourish their soul. Now, find their own self-growth. Focus on themselves right now. Maybe they finding themselves right now, because see, I think this is a drink on the table. Oh, yes it is. But this is also somebody who look like they in a spiritual bath. Loving on themselves. Right, got the little tray over the tub with the candle. They got the flowers in the water. Maybe this is you, collective, seeing this person as a lesson. And you started loving on yourself. Because you are a divine feminine energy. And you're seeing this as a lesson. You don't need anybody who's chasing thrills in your life, right? I mean, I don't know. Is the player shutting down the hose? What's going on here, Spirit? Yup. Somebody may just have clarity now, right? Clarity that they're stuck in a situation. Wow. This is somebody, I just heard maybe they want to come clean now and tell you, yeah, I'm married. They tied down. But they want to come be honest now. Or maybe now they're seeing the truth. They want to set some new intentions. And that would be to come clean. Because they're falling apart. They feel like they need your energy. You know, in order to get back into your life, so they can get some more of that energy, they gotta come clean. But collective, I still have ecstasy at the bottom of the deck here. This is somebody who may feel like they still get excited when it comes to you. And you know what I'm saying, y'all. They still get excited for you. This is someone who could be bitter. Or I don't know, maybe they feel like that's you. Are you bitter? You're not bitter, collective. I think they're bitter. and angry and feeling resentment. We did say bittersweet. Remember, y'all? This was bittersweet. But see, now I can't remember the card that had that. But I do remember that bittersweet energy. Man, yeah, this is somebody who's mad and maybe resenting the person they done created this family with. Because now they still over here, lusting after you. Which is why this person is still in dark energy. See there? Which is why this person is still wearing the all black. Which is why, collective, you had to abandon them, to walk away. I know you are my soulmate, babe. Our bond is magnetic. I'm seeing all the signs. When I split the deck, y'all, they said they seeing all the signs. But they in a whole other family. Or better yet, we did see rebound earlier. They on a break from the family. Because all they can think about is you. Because this is someone who knows you're their soulmate. But they're trapped. How do you work around the trap? I'm at a crossroads. Should I fight for this or move on? Relationships are a lot of work. Being single is easier. You see that, y'all? See? Relationships are a lot of work. This is somebody who was only chasing thrills. But now realizing you they soulmate. See, after the fact, this was a hard lesson I needed to learn. I was out of control. You see that? I can't make this up. This person knows they were out of control. I'm learning how to love myself now, thanks to you. Somebody's learning how to love themselves now. This could be you. Because of them still trying to keep you in a third party. Trying to keep you in a love triangle. Trying to have you as a rebound. Remember I said that earlier? But I don't know, collective. This could be somebody who is shutting down anybody that they could have been dating. Just so that they can come back in for this one last chance with you. But I don't know, collective. They trying to figure out, should they fight for it? I mean, I think you've already made up your mind, right? Because you still have your boundaries up. It's a no for you, right? These cards fell on the hard lesson for somebody to learn. We got a card in the reverse and crossing, covered by, I'm on a spiritual journey. You have awakened me. Wow. Y'all see that, collective? This card was covering this one in the reverse and crossing. I didn't know if my family was going to accept you. So now we have somebody who doesn't care about what their family thinks about you. Wow. Hey, the third party could be family, y'all. And we see that here. I was hiding my true feelings from you because I was scared of commitment and I didn't want to lose my freedom. So you see, this is somebody who wanted to be a player. Some of them fell out, y'all. For the lessons, please unblock me. Yeah, that's me calling from an unknown number. Collective. They want you to unblock them. They said they're on a spiritual journey, but do y'all remember my last... Dang, see, that was my last message on Bigo, y'all. It came up in that message that somebody was going to be coming in with the plastic smiles saying that they've awakened. They've had an ascension. And collective, that looks like what's coming out here on the table. I keep looking at your pics, and not to mention the videos we made. Oh my God, I will never delete them. This is somebody who just might only have what's left in their phone of you. That's probably going to be all they have. What's left in their phone. I fucked up. I don't know what to say to you or how to make this right. Yeah. They don't know what to say. So that's why they sending those telepathic messages. Because they're hoping that you would come here. I'm trying to remember the name of the song. Oh my God. It said, "Come to Me." That was a song. They were hoping that you would come to them. But look at this. That was just on Spirit Radio. You're over it. And they gonna have to find their way. Find your way. Find their own way, huh? In this thing called life. I dream about you constantly. I hate that I have to wake up because it's so beautiful in the 5D. See, here we go. When you know you fucked up and you really can't stop thinking about somebody. When they start coming through in your dreams, in the dream state. I mean, I don't know, collective. This is where you're going to have to use your intuition, right? Even that's been coming out in all the readings. You're going to have to use your intuition, your discernment. But personally, you know, you created boundaries for a reason. You pulled your energy back for a reason. You've let it go for a reason. So that you can love yourself, right? But now this person said they're learning how to love themselves because of you. Remember, we saw that at the bottom of the deck. You teaching them how to love themselves and not need to have so many people in their life. This is somebody who they're falling apart right now. And they having a hard time. So maybe this is the reason why they want to come in towards you. Because they're having this hard time. They said it's hard going through this dark night of the soul, constantly thinking about you, but you have them blocked. You won't even talk to them, but they want to talk to you. You see that, collective, with the throat chakra coming out? They said they want to talk. They want to talk to you about you being their soulmate. Two of Cups energy at the bottom of the deck. They want to talk about you being their soulmate. But they want to talk about it now that you withdrawn your energy. Here we go. We got two cards that came out. Somebody who's seeing you as their foundation. Four of Wands energy. We got the Four of Wands coming out with the Nine of Wands. Wow. Which would be the number 13, y'all. Death and rebirth. Somebody is now trying to step into their spiritual strength. Maybe this is somebody who is seeing you now like family, even though they started a family elsewhere. Or maybe they already had a family, but it could have been a karmic family, right? This is somebody who is now wanting to come back for one last chance. They said one last chance and have this passionate new beginning with you. That's the Ace of Wands. Let's go on and add that one wand to the 13, which would be 14 now, right? Temperance angel, wanting to balance things out with you, wanting to get into balance with you. Because they're not in balance. Why did I pull the 14 card out? Come through, Spirit, with the Temperance angel energy. This is somebody who is really hoping that you will have some patience with them and not hold back from them anymore. Because they're trying to still hold on to you. Four of Pentacles could also be somebody holding on. They're still trying to hold on to you, collective. This energy is so strong in the cards. That's too many, Spirit. That's too many. This is someone who knows you're an earth angel. There it is. Wow. We got the Five of Pentacles coming out for the double confirmation of somebody feeling like they left out in the cold. Five of Pentacles feeling abandoned and left out in the cold. And because they're being left behind, they're having financial and material changes in their life right now. They are. Four of Cups energy. Discontent and boredom. I really believe that this is somebody who is in another family. They created another family, but they're seeing you like family too. They're seeing you like family because now they see you as their soulmate. But I really believe that even though they're going through a dark night of the soul and they're going through their process of an awakening, you have already awakened and learned your lesson, and you could be choosing to stay withdrawn from this person because you have let it go. You have let this connection go. And you could be in hustle mode right now. You working on your business. You working on your foundation. That Four of Pentacles was somebody who was focusing on their stability and their security and turning their back on somebody. You could be in hustle mode right now. Building an empire is what I heard. Building the empire. Did I not stutter? Building the empire, y'all. Bag secured. You achieving goals. Mission accomplished. Financial stability. Got it locked. You got the bag on lock right now, collective. So see, let me give y'all a closing message from the divine and get up out of here, because y'all already know it's about that time. Okay, Spirit, I'll take it. Me versus me. Somebody's having to look at themselves in the mirror now. That's probably why they falling apart, huh? And maybe they want to come in and speak a truth. It says speaking your truth at the bottom of the deck. They want to come in with no filter. Authentic communication. Raw honesty. This is how I really feel. But if they coming in with no filter, what is that? They said they coming in with no mask. They gonna show you the real them after looking at themselves in the mirror. Personal growth. My only competition is me. That could be you. Isn't that? But no, that's this person, because it says self-competition. Oh my God. Collective. Spirit said red flags. Energy. Warning signs. Ignored intuition. Potential trouble. You knew better. But you know what? This is crazy. Because this is somebody who Spirit is telling me didn't pay attention to the red flags. Right? Ignored their intuition. Didn't see the warning signs. Even though they knew better, right? That wants to come in and give you flowers. Because I don't know if they were in competition with themselves, like, you know, becoming better than yesterday. My only competition. Like it almost seems like this is somebody who was only thinking about themselves. You know, somebody who has an ego. Me versus me, right? They said, I'm my only competition. Look, can't nobody compete with me. I am that. You know, that mofo, right? I'm that ninja. They thought they was the shit. And so because they were only thinking about themselves, they didn't see the warning signs. But Spirit is trying to let you know, collectors, that they still just might be a red flag. And you gonna need to be booked and busy when it comes to them. Productivity high, full schedule, no time to waste, success on the calendar. Yeah, you're gonna need to be booked and busy when it comes to this person. Leave them waiting. Because you know they're a red flag. We already see you saying no anyway. But this is Spirit giving you that closing message. This is somebody who probably is still in their ego and only thinking about their personal growth right now. And that personal growth could be them getting out of these financial problems, financial and material changes. See? This is somebody who still has shadow work they need to do. Facing hidden fears, exploring darker emotions, accepting imperfections. Meet your darker self. Now see, maybe they starting to see who they really are. This is where the bittersweet card was, right? Oh, no, hold on. I'm trying to see it, y'all, because, oh, look at the bottom of this deck, y'all. I'm just being nosy. Remember I said they were probably still trying to come in to chase thrills? Thank you, Spirit. But could still be bitter, right? Holding anger and resentment. Because you are rejecting them, collective. They're being rejected, see? So this is somebody who's thinking, you know, if they get that one last chance, you know, but still in this dark energy. You know, they're still a red flag. They still coming in, chasing a thrill, seeing you as a good time. You know, they'll be in ecstasy if they could just have some intimacy. Because remember we saw that? Intimacy was in the upright and crossing along with, hold on, y'all, I'm going to show you. Possibilities. Remember? The possibilities. This is somebody who's still wanting a chance to come in. I think the card that I'm thinking of, y'all, was the open heart that had the bittersweet. Well, I'm still, you know, before I let y'all go, nope, it wasn't that one, y'all. It was one more, because this is a separation that is bittersweet now. You know, and behind the scenes, they are bitter. They're upset that you're leaving them, you know, in solitude. Or is it solitary? You leaving them out in the cold. You being cold towards them. They feel like you are abandoning them. Collective. And you are. See there, wait, no. Come on, Spirit. We almost out of here. I've been trying to stall y'all. But yeah, this person right here, you know, they only coming back in, I think, because of their financial problems. Collective. You know, and you over here with the bag secured. Okay? The card that said bittersweet, y'all, I finally found it. Remember when I showed y'all the memories? This person who's thinking about you nonstop, dreaming about you all the time now. All the time. Bottom of the deck, see? Because they may just never get a chance to get in your schedule. You know, because you booked and busy now. You got stuff going on in your life. And Spirit did show us that they were trapped. They were tied down. They were stuck somewhere else. So because they're not happy over there and they're having money trouble, you know, they could be on the rebound. And Spirit could be trying to warn you that they still want to come towards you, hoping that you'll be patient. I heard love is patient, love is kind. And my eyes went to that Temperance Angel, the number 14 card. Somebody is maybe hoping, you know, that you are still kind and patient with them because they still want to come in. They're seeing you as a soulmate. But collective, this is a no. This is a, I'm booked and busy. I don't have time. I don't have time for someone chasing thrills. Because that's all you really gonna be, collective. This is someone who's caught up in a tangled web that you don't want to get in. Okay, collective? I'm going to leave it there. Y'all, don't forget to like and hype. And if you can get a chance to check out my Etsy store, I got some new stuff on there you might be needing to protect yourself out here from these dark entities. And you know what? Y'all can even book a reading on the Etsy too. Check me out, y'all, okay? Till the next time. Love and light. And namaste.